What is up, YouTube? This is your guy Christopher Watson, and I have finally driven the MR2. I am actually about to take the MR2 out for a drive. It is late at night, so it's probably going to be loud, so I got to kind of roll this bad boy out of the garage first and then see what we can do. So let's do it. Alright guys, it's out of the garage, it's in the street. Here's first startup. I'm scared. Or not. Okay, I'm actually jumping the Toyota MR2 off with my Hyundai Veloster. So this is the actual or first official startup before I take a run. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't wake my son up. The reason that the car did not drive well was because a vacuum issue. Okay, or vacuum and boost issue. My intercooler pipe had popped off. I couldn't see it. I had to dig in there, take actually the side panel off of the rear to actually see that the pipe was off, and then vacuum to the throttle body was off as well. So if any of you guys are doing a swap, make sure that your intercooler and your throttle body or all your vacuum and boost lines are connected and tight, especially when you start to hit boost, because once you start to hit the boost, it's pressurized, it makes everything pop off, or just it doesn't run right. Okay, I thought it was an ignition issue or I don't know, spark issue, fueling issue. It was none of the above. It was literally just boost and vacuum. So make sure you're looking for boost and vacuum. Alright, we're off. As you can probably tell, it has a really high idle, but that's fine. I'm actually driving my car. Hopefully you can hear me over this loud car. This is pretty crazy that I'm actually driving it. I cannot believe I'm driving this thing. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. Like, this is a dream come true, guys. Like I said, hopefully you can hear me, because like I said, I'm driving this without a muffler. It's literally just downpipe It's turbo downpipe, that's it. This is so crazy. I wish y'all, oh my gosh, I wish you guys like could be in here with me. Cause man, this thing is, I'm just so excited, y'all. Like this has been like 7-8 years in the making. So, I mean, for me to drive this thing now is like freaking awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. Like it is running, driving, and I'm driving legally. I was gonna drive it illegally home from the shop, but it didn't work right, so everything's running right. It sounds good. It would sound much better with an exhaust, but I'm gonna drive this bad boy right now. Anyway, it's been a couple minutes. I gotta turn this light off because I can't see that well in front of me, so yeah, I'm gonna keep driving. I'll check back in with you guys later. Peace.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
It's a different experience than I ever experienced. I've driven rear-wheel drive cars. I've driven 500, 600 horsepower cars. I've driven all-wheel drive cars, front-wheel drive cars, but being a mid-engine car, I've never experienced anything like this. It is very, very, very exciting though to drive. Now, on my drive experience, I had some issues. So, I drove it once. You probably saw in the previous video. Gauge. I have a manual boost controller. You've probably seen it in the previous videos. So I have it turned all the way down. I wanted to experience the MR2 with minimal boost at first, and then gradually increase it to where I'm having the full on caboose. That is the experience that I've had so far. So I'm not going to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pounds of boost. I'm literally doing between 7 and 10 pounds of boost. Now, this thing is freaking loud, as like I've said before. I mean, like freaking loud. Like I drove to a gas station, which is like a mile away from my house, and my wife, when I got back home, was like, "This thing is like train loud," and that's because I don't have a muffler or exhaust on it. It's literally turbo downpipe. Anyway, drove it. I'm actually in the break-in period, so I am just revving to about 4,000 RPM. I'm not going to go past that. I want to break the engine in correct, make sure the piston rings settle, things like that, okay? But even from, I say 1,000, 1,500 RPM to 4,000, the thing is like pulling. And it hits boost, probably full boost by like 3,500 RPM. And it's like just wanting to keep going. Like I said, I've never experienced anything like this in a mid-engine car. I've driven GTRs and 300ZXs, you know, all day, every day. Not all day, every day. What I mean is I've experienced that. I had a buddy that had a twin turbo 300ZX, 500 plus wheel horsepower, and that thing was crazy and fun, and you know, I would so want one of those. I've driven, like I said, a GTR. All-wheel drive, 500 plus horsepower, and the thing takes off like a jet. 550 horsepower Mustang GT500. You know, so I've driven powerful cars, but there's nothing that I've driven that feels like this. I think it's because it's a lightweight. It's, you know, the boost builds like, you know, you like those sound effects. But anyway, on the drive, I'm watching the boost gauge, temp gauge, speedometer, oil levels. Oil seems fine. Well, I see my temp gauge, my coolant temp gauge, it starts to raise until it hits the red. And I'm like, oh crap, I got a problem, right? So I let off and then it drops back down. And then I'm listening, I'm like, what's going on? Is there anything going on? Well, I didn't really hear anything while I was driving. I get back home, I turn the car off. Actually, I let it sit for a little bit. Only for a little bit because it's freaking loud. I don't want to wake my son up. And I turn the car off and I hear my coolant's actually bubbling and it's steaming. So I immediately get on my phone, get on the computer, and I look it up, and it seems like either two things are going on. One, this is normal for 3SGT engines in the MR2, and so people with MR2s tend to have this boiling coolant or steam type thing every once in a while. Or one, I have air in my coolant lines. I'm hoping it's not air in my coolant lines, but I'll be honest, I probably didn't burp the system like I should have. That's pretty much it with the experience of the previous problems. Now that the car's running, I'm actually gonna work on getting other things sorted. So I have to get the front lights fixed, I have to get the paint fixed, I have to get the window fixed, like I said, just things of that nature. There are little bitty nitpick things that I want to fix to make sure this thing looks the best, runs the best, and I'm going to make sure y'all are along for the ride every step of the way. So please be on the lookout for new content in the next few months. I am going to try my best to have a video out every weekend. I'm going to try to make sure I get one out every Saturday or Sunday. So look for a new video every Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. If you have not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then make sure you hit the bell. So every time a video I release hits YouTube, you know to watch it. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.